The most powerful single force in the world today is neither communism nor capitalism, neither the H bomb nor the guided missile. It is man's eternal desire to be free and independent. JFK. JFK. They asked him, "What do you think? If you get assassinated, what do you think about that? It's possible. You're the president, right?" So he said, "If I do get killed, I hope the guy that kills me takes my job. No, I hope the guy that shoots me takes my job because I guess it's hard to be the president." It's hard, and when I think about the douchebags that fucking kill presidents, fucking John Wilkes Booth. I mean, that motherfucker couldn't run away properly, right? Oh, sic semper tyrannis. Oops, broke my leg. Whoopsie daisy. I cried 2 silent tears at the jury trial when the 12 were finally convened and then when the verdict came back in. I like that we had a jury trial. So I had a jury trial. These are just some comments about it and kind of everything else. The worst thing about being a victim is when I tell a fucking douchebag motherfucker that's supposed to be good and supposed to listen, "Hey, Mr. Police Officer, a crime just occurred. A major crime. You're going to go arrest a guy? Cool. No, that's awesome. You're going to go arrest that person. Okay, good deal." And they don't listen. They don't do a fucking thing and they don't investigate. No canvassing. They don't do shit. No arrest. It sucks to be a victim, but when you tell another fucking person that's supposed to be a good person and then they turn out to be a wicked, lazy, corrupt piece of shit, that's so much fucking worse. Because it's like one motherfucker committed a crime, now told another motherfucker, and he's going to have to, he didn't do a fucking thing, so he's going to justify and rationalize his bullshit for the rest of his life. Why didn't you do a fucking thing? The guy said a crime happened, you didn't do a fucking thing? And then I'm supposed to believe what? That your accusation is correct, but then when his accusation, he made the accusation before yours. He's got videotape evidence, documentation. He's got evidence on top of evidence on top of evidence. So when the jury was actually convened, I cried a little silent tear. It's like, okay, so we are Americans. We are trying to do something here. We convened, come together right now over me. So no, I did not like the verdict. I didn't like the verdict. But they were cheating. They were fucking cheating the whole time, and that sucks. Can't you see through the bullshit? You give 12 fucking assholes a little bit of power, and they just have bloodlust in their eyes. We got a little bit of power. I should have just pointed to the 3 assholes. Now, this motherfucker had a problem with me hey, are you a racist? You're older than me. I'm going to presume you are racist because you don't know me. You don't know my experiences. I get to ask whatever questions I want in voir dire to find out who you are. But he threw an attitude. Yeah, am I racist? God! How dare you! You are a racist piece of shit. You had a fucking problem with and then that's another, I should have had that follow-up question. It sounds like you got a problem with that question. Why would you have a problem with my follow-up questions if they would have let me, ask, do you have a black friend? Do you know any black people whatsoever? What have you done in the cause of anti-racism? You're throwing a fucking attitude because clearly you're like Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Tell for the court, everybody right here, right now, what you do to stand up against racism. Everybody listen, pay attention. Yeah, you have nothing. You're just saying that you just don't have prejudice in your heart. You just don't, you're colorblind? 3%.